Hi guys, this is Ashley back with another video. Before we get into the video, like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Make sure you turn on post notifications. So let's start off with Koi Fish and Nicki Minaj, because it looks like despite Nicki and Koi Fish falling out, she still had a lot of positive things to say about Nicki Minaj in a recent interview. Let's take a listen.
With Nicki, I probably listened to it 100 times back in 2022. And I wanted to know if you have a funny memory or something you want to share, a special memory with her on set or studio, anything related to this song.
My favorite moment was when we wore the pink bobs. We had matching pink bobs. I thought that was super dope. You know, Nicki is just an icon, and you know, that's just a moment that I'll never ever forget.
So let me know how you guys feel about that. Now, if you guys remember, Nicki and Koi Fish fell out last year because Koi Fish was upset that Nicki Minaj released We Go Up a week or two later after Blick Blick. And Nicki found out that Koi Fish was actually talking about her behind her back and saying that, you know, Nicki was sabotaging her rollout. Now, allegedly, Koi Fish wants to make amends with Nicki Minaj. She doesn't want any beef with Nicki Minaj. Let me know in the comments if you guys would be here for Koi Fish and Nicki Minaj, you know, making amends and, you know, being cool again. Now, me personally, I never thought Koi Fish was talented. I always said that she was a TikTok rapper. I don't think that she's a lyricist. I don't think that she's super talented. She makes TikTok music. The way y'all hopping on the No Spice wave, that's how I feel about Koi Fish, and that's also how I feel about No Spice. And, you know, I appreciate Koi Fish, you know, still being mature about the situation and speaking positively about Nicki Minaj, despite their differences. That's what you're supposed to do with the icons and legends. But also, Koi Fish needs the Barbs to stream her music, so the next time she drops her album, she won't do 11K first week. But I don't think the Barbs are gonna support Koi Fish because they didn't even support her when she was cool with Nicki Minaj. She's wasting her breath. I think this was a distraction and to try to attempt to get the Barbs support and the general public support, so that way she can stop flopping and Republic won't have to pay for so much payola in regards to her singles. Now, moving on to Scratch Off. As we know, Scratch Off released a mid freestyle taking shots at Nicki Minaj and Ice Spice. I did the whole breakdown yesterday, so you guys can go check that out in the last video. But allegedly, she got more coming, okay? And people are wondering why she taking shots at Ice Spice and Nicki Minaj. Well, first of all, Ice Spice took shots at Scratch Off first. No shade. You know, that EP, she was throwing shots, okay, and Princess Diana. And then on top of that, you know, Nicki, she feels like, you know, Nicki disrespected her. That's why she mentioned it in the freestyle. She said no disrespect will be tolerated, even though Scratch Off started it. You know, in my opinion, she's the one that started the whole thing going back and forth with Nicki Minaj. And I think she's trying to milk the situation because she knows that beefing with Nicki Minaj will garnish her more attention. But it definitely won't help them sales. I don't think that it's a smart idea for Scratch Off to go against Nicki because lyrically, when Nicki responds, you know, Nicki's coming for Scratch Off's neck. Okay, when Nicki does respond. And then on top of that, I just feel like we all saw what happened with Remy Ma and, you know, Lil' Kim's career. Coming after Nicki is the dumbest thing you can do. Your career is going to be on Floppiana and you won't have any support. You know, most of these rap fans are Barbs. So you're just digging the hole deeper. If I was her, I would just move on. You already did one freestyle, but allegedly she got more in the stash coming for Nicki. Speaking of Scratch Off, it has been brought to my attention that Ice Spice and Scratch Off will be both performing at Wireless Fest, as we know. But No Spice is on the main stage and Scratch Off is on N4 stage, okay? Which I guess is not the main stage. Let me know if it's the same thing, but allegedly it's not the main stage. And my whole thing is, if Scratch Off was dominating all 2022, how comes you not on the main stage? You are a Grammy nominated artist. That don't make sense to me. Since you so big, according to yourself and your delusional brain, you should be on the main stage, not on N4 stage, okay, with Ice Spice. So to me, I think Scratch Off just has a big ego because it's not making any sense to me. Okay, she was bragging in that freestyle talking about, oh, disrespect won't be tolerated. I'm getting all the nominations. But No Spice is outselling you, and she is performing on bigger stages than you. So it's not adding up to me, Scratch Off, okay? I think that, you're only big in your head, okay? You got a big ego. But that one little hit is doing nothing for your career. Moving on to Doja. So because Doja Cat has been making a lot of noise in regards to her fashion sense and her makeup, the diamonds all over her face, the period blood outfit. Allegedly, she will be getting another brand deal, okay, in regards to fashion and makeup. A lot of companies and designers want to work with Doja Cat because they see how lucrative she is, okay? So let me know how you guys feel about that. I think that Doja Cat is making her mark when it comes to fashion, but I would not say she's original, okay? Because a lot of her looks have already been done before, but she is doing a lot of the camp, outrageous looks that, Gaga, Nicki Minaj, and Katy Perry used to do, okay, years ago. And I think she's doing it for shock value, and it's working. Moving on to Rihanna. So it seems as though she is getting into more of her bag, and she has trademarked Fenty Kids. And there's been speculation that she is doing a children's clothing line. But here's my thing. Didn't her adult Fenty line flop? I remember she had like this luxury Fenty clothing line, and it did plastic cups. No shade. You know what I'm saying? She was selling glasses for like $400 and nobody was buying it. And eventually it closed up. So I don't know about this Fenty clothing line, but I wouldn't be shocked if she has her son modeling for Fenty Kids. Okay? I would not be shocked about that. Okay? That would be a smart business move. But I just find it odd that she would skip doing adult clothing line and just go straight to kids clothing line after her Fenty luxury clothing brand flopped. I think that she should try to get back into the adult clothing line again and then do Fenty kids clothing. But also, when are we gonna get Fenty music? See, she's doing all these trademarks, but she needs to trademark and put out Fenty music and stop being lazy. Okay, because clearly you got a bunch of ideas for everything else. Where is Fenty music? Moving on to Queen B. Allegedly, Queen B will announce the Renaissance World Tour sometime in February or March. And allegedly, fans are already trying to boycott. One Twitter user said, if you reverse the clip of Queen B singing the ending of Drunken Love, you can hear her say, "Hail Queen B, curse all humanity." So I really recommend that y'all stay away from that witch and do not get tickets for the Renaissance tour. Well, here's my thing. Why does everybody always got a problem with Queen B? We already know Queen B is part of the Illuminati. Queen B is not the only artist into witchcraft, okay? How comes y'all don't want to call out Rihanna, okay? Or the Kardashians? And y'all know y'all going to the Renaissance tour, okay? It don't matter if it's $3,000 or $5,000, okay? We already know that Queen B is into witchcraft. She's in the Illuminati. That's been out for years. Nobody really cares. That's not going to stop her getting a bag. She just made $35 million. Do you really think that the Beehive cares about that? Nobody's listening to that song in reverse to see what she's saying. I'm going to continue to listen to Drunken Love. I'm not going to listen to it in reverse. but I will continue to support Queen B. Moving on to Cardi B finessing sales. So allegedly Cardi B's sophomore album has 1 billion streams, okay, on Spotify, and the album is currently not out yet. The reason why Cardi B allegedly has 1.6 billion streams on Spotify for her second album is because, according to Cardi B, she wants to put WAP up on her album, and another song, I believe it's like Press or Money, even though they're like 3 years old, okay? Now, I don't feel like that should be fair. Songs from 3 to 4 years ago should not be on your album if it comes out this year. That's not fair, and it doesn't make any sense. Those songs are old, okay? I bet you she don't want to put Hot Garbage on her second album. Why? Because it flopped, okay? She don't want to put Hot Garbage, but she wants to put WAP and Up because they were more successful. You know, but it's a new day and people are seeing through Cardi B and her shenanigans. So I think Billboard needs to change the rules and not allow Cardi B to put 4-year-old songs on her album. That doesn't make no sense. But anyway, let me know how you guys feel about it. I have new videos on Patreon. You guys could check those out. Link will be in the description. I will see you guys in the next video and have an amazing day.